This is my quick review of Land of Bad. When I first saw the preview for Land of Bad, I thought this looks like every generic action movie that releases straight to Redbox. In fact, I thought when I first saw the preview that it was some belated sequel to Behind Enemy Lines, which I think there were already sequels for, so I expected the title of this one to be like Behind Enemy Lines 4 with a subtitle like Land of Bad. But apparently, this is its own original story of a military mission gone wrong where a soldier gets stuck behind enemy lines trying to escape the pursuing enemy and make it to safety. That soldier is played by Liam Hemsworth, and he is often known as sort of the lesser Hemsworth because his brother Chris, big time movie star, and is great in his own action franchise, Extraction. Liam didn't seem to get the same star qualities that Chris has. In fact, I really feel like Liam Hemsworth is the result of somebody asking an AI to create a generic action hero, and what that AI created was Liam Hemsworth. Now, maybe the fault in this movie is the fact that the writing's not very spectacular. The character doesn't have much going for him other than just doing the action. So maybe I should give Liam a break and maybe he deserves more credit. The other star of this movie is Russell Crowe. Russell Crowe is a celebrated actor, has been his career, but he seems to be on a bit of a downturn. He doesn't have a lot to do in this movie either. He's mostly just sitting in a chair, looking at a screen, talking to Liam Hemsworth as he is controlling a drone that's sort of the eyes for what's going on for Liam Hemsworth. His character actually gets a little more developed, or maybe that's just Russell Crowe being good. And frankly, Russell Crowe is still really good and deserves to be in better movies than this one. But kudos to this movie for having somebody of Russell Crowe's quality to do this role in this movie. It took a while for the action to get going. Once it did, I really did actually buy into the action and get caught up in the story and wanting to see resolution. It still doesn't do anything groundbreaking. It still has a lot of the action tropes. It still has one of those tension building climaxes where about 3 minutes of movie time, you're thinking that would take 30 minutes in real life for the things that happen to happen. So ultimately, like, enjoyable, but probably there's better options out there. This movie was a bomb at the box office. It's a $25 million budget, which is not very much for a theatrical action movie. It's only grossed 3.6 million. That's not great return on investment. But I will say, for this being sort of a B action movie, the main takeaway I had was B action movies are starting to look really great because the quality of like filmmaking is so much higher than it used to be. It's not that this was well directed or well edited. It's just the fact that they have the technology to shoot these shots with like action scenes with explosions and gunfire with such clarity, such great picture that I'm like, this actually looks better than the actual big budget action movies of the 90s just in a B movie. So it was really impressive and kind of cool in that regard. Ultimately, I'm going to give this movie a C plus because it sort of functions well as mindless, turn your brain off popcorn entertainment, but it's really not much more than that at any point. Of course, if you see this movie, let me know what you think.